Yes, man, I guess it's to go put NegativeAE. Welcome to World of Horror. This is kind of one of my favorite games. It's definitely up there in the list, I would say. Just the strategic, it's very creepy, it's very cool. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff I like about it, and it looks like this, which is like super classic, like old school, which I kind of like the aesthetic of. So it's super interesting, and I hope you guys like it too. I'm not gonna explain too much. I hate when I like go full explain mode about what's going on. All you need to know is this is all like set up. Like, I'm basically choosing how random I want everything to be. You can randomize the seed. That's the seed we're using. So if you want to run this exact game, you can run that. And we're gonna jump into it. So if you end up getting this game for yourself, try my seed. Who knows? These are all unlockable characters too. So you start out with a certain number of characters, but I know like this girl's unlockable. This girl's unlockable, I believe. And there's new characters too. I think there's one more maybe down there. This girl has always been my main girl, so I'm going to go ahead and choose her. And then if you want to go endless, you can. I don't think I've ever done this mode. It's coming soon. That's why I've never done it. So you can do endless. Endless never ends. You're just kind of constantly doing things. This makes it so there's actually a final boss. Or like a final thing. So we're going to try to do it. And then here, we actually choose our boss. So we get to choose either the Spider God, the Brick God, the Telescope God, or the Mirror God. And they tell you kind of what each one does. Now, resting, increasing doom. Like for the first episode, I think we're just going to do spells cost doom instead, because I never use spells in this. And we'll just kind of go from there. Okay. Good news. We're fighting this old god. Okay, so the theme of this game, and trying not to get too deep into like the lore of whatever's going on, we're trying to open this lighthouse. If you go to the lighthouse right now, you can't open it, and that's a problem. We need 5 keys to get to the lighthouse, and what do you know? We have 5 missions right here. So we can go and do all those 5 missions at our leisure. We're just going to go ahead and start into one right now, actually. And each one of these is random. So, Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Ape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in an unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. Okay. In my opinion, what was originally a body of a boy was found last week. The principal banned the game, but that only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. This is the hardest one, which is just perfect. It's just perfect for us to get. So you end up getting random missions, but they all have the same premise, right? So I have to find the man in the red cape. We have to go and do this, and this is the next place we need to go. We need to go to the school, which is perfect because we also have a side mission where we need to gossip. And gossiping can only be done at the school, so let's go to the school. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the obvious leads. So just so you know, like the lose conditions of everything, we're actually going to go to the schoolyard to learn gossip. So the lose conditions. If this reaches 100%, this doom meter, we lose. If the stamina goes down to 0, we lose. If the reason goes down to 0, we lose. These are our D&D type stats, and every so often things will happen we might need them. Let's gossip. Latest gossip. Okay, nothing. Akamanto, that's pretty good. Can you join me? I don't have time for games. Okay, cool. Student B joined me. Cool. Student E joined me. You're always such a kidder. Okay. Let's go ahead and meet. Cool. You've heard some various talk of the legend. Everyone agrees that you can't take anything the man offers you, though. Got it. Okay, so now we have students. Really, the only point I see in students, you can cast 1 spell without paying anything. That's pretty good, actually. Grow teeth. This spell adds a new combat action. Casting this Spell doesn't cost reason. I'm just thinking about if I want to use this or not. It costs 2 stamina to use. Can we cast this for free, like just for nothing? Until the end of this mystery. Okay, yeah, we don't want to use that just yet. There's a lot of like nuance in this game too. There's a lot of stuff that you could do to like kind of like prevent certain things from happening. There's a lot of like thinking ahead. Like I think in this game you need to think like 50 steps ahead and actually take your time to do stuff. We don't have a tiny key, so our only options are to break the window and grab it, or check the plaques and trophies. Luck. 1 plus 0 divided by 6. Okay, so out of 6 we succeeded. We only needed a 1 luck, and we get 5 experience, which is nice. Or at least I think that's how that works. Another thing that you want to pay attention to, I mean, I know I'm kind of doing exactly what I said I wouldn't want to do, but like if you look over like different places, you can see the danger level of each of these places, and as you continue the game, these will kind of go up. So the danger level of the mansion is insane. But you know, you just want to kind of pay attention to that. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologize. Realize what's happening? Perception check success. They stole your wallet, but you quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing into the crowd. Great news, great news. So we're not in the interesting part of this game yet. Well, I mean, this is pretty interesting just by itself, because it's different than anything you've ever played. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Study the issues of the local newspapers, or it's a waste of time. I'm going to say... What's our perception? 6, right? Our knowledge is 8. Let's do it. Knowledge. Great. We won. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of the local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. Minus 3% Doom. Plus 10 XP. That's pretty good, actually. I thought it was going to be the opposite. I thought we were going to gain Doom from that. Because we would have like studied all the newspapers, it would have been useless, and then Doom would have went up. So usually time is equal to Doom. Man, they really want us to use spells, huh? Wait, this is the boss. This is the boss that does not want us to use spells, because if we use spells, it raises Doom. Minus 2 reason to gain that spell. Skin removal. Deals 5 damage. Combat offensive. Costs 3 reason. We gotta wait until we get into something dangerous like that. We're avoiding fights though, which is nice. Like fights are like huge in this game. You need like that's where most of your time is spent. If your friend asks you to visit a certain location, getting there you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. You check it out. You don't see anything at first, then you noticed it. The bloated body of Athgilwazala is getting closer, which is our boss that we're fighting. Investigate the cursed toilet. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quietly as possible. Suddenly, swish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. Okay, I don't want anything from you as the correct answer. Blue paper makes him insane. Red paper makes him insane. We're just gonna go with that. Alright, here's our first combat sequence, and it's the boss, which is insane. But I guess it's good because we have a lot of stamina and reason to deal with him. Here we go. He has 32 HP, he's doing 2 damage to all, which means 2 Doom, 2 Stamina, 2 Reason. We are going to... He's doing 2 damage to all. What is our deal? Do we have our... We don't have it equipped. Okay, so we have allies. Wait, did we not equip that? You don't have time to change your equipment. Sucks. We should have equipped our scalpel. We didn't do it. We could throw it at the enemy. We don't have a weapon. We need to kick him. We could throw this, but then we lose the scalpel. We have allies, so we can send the allies there. Faster combat action for the duration of this counter if succeeded. Let's go ahead and use the distraction and try and get this like fast. Let's try and get this like fast done. Where is it? Distract him. We're gonna try to kick. Okay, did we do it? We did. We can get 3 kicks off. We'll do that's 6 damage, I believe. With an 80% chance, it'll be a 90% chance to hit. We do 2 damage, hit. 90, 90, 90. If we hit all 3 of these, that's 6. He does 2 damage to us every turn. We do 6. It takes him how long to kill us? 4? 5? It takes him 5 turns to kill us, with our reason being 9. Right? So if we kick 3 times and we repeat this action, we do 6 times 4 because we won't get the 5th hit off, or we will get the 5th hit off, but we'll die in the process. No, we will. We can get up to 5 hits off. So that's a kill. But we're at 9 reason for that? That sucks. Can I stock up? I can stock up. Okay, so that's gonna make our next kick good. We'll 90% our kicks again. And then we'll do it again. We're gonna come right down to the end of this here. Like I said, this guy's tough, and we don't have our scalpel to do a little bit more damage, which is honestly my fault. We should have equipped our scalpel immediately. I was just like nonchalantly not doing that. Okay, we're gonna take dire damage. Like very dire. We're gonna be on our last leg here. This is assuming we hit everything that we hit. Now, what we could do here to avoid taking another hit would be to throw our scalpel, but I almost don't want to do that for interest of surviving later. If we do this, because we're desperate right now, we could desperate struggle clear. So we don't take an extra 2. I want to avoid going down to 1 because that means anything can kill us, literally anything. So we can't afford to do anything. And I would like also my stamina to be as high as it needs to be. He's not raising our doom, which is good. It's just reason and stamina, which is nice. Being desperate would mean each of these does 4. Can I desperate and then make it a 90% chance to hit is the only question. Like if I desperate 90, 90, 90, no. I can make one of them 90. I guess it doesn't matter. I say that, but it does actually matter. Oh, you can like save your combat sequence. That is something that's new to me. I actually have I had no idea that you could do that. The next attack is guaranteed hit. Let's just desperate the first hit, desperate the second. Oh, we can't desperate. I gotta remember, you can't desperate the second. It just worries me that I'm gonna have to deal with an 80% chance to hit, and like normally that would be fine. He still did it, dude. Did we miss one? This is a 100% chance to hit. That sucks, dude. I mean, we got the hardest fight out of the way. I'm glad we didn't do that towards the end of our situation. There's still hope. -3% doom. We got tireless. for solving the mystery correctly. And then every time you solve a mystery, you have an old god effect. Rioters are gathering. The police are hopeless. Okay, so that's like a specific thing that we don't really care about. The worst one is when they take away your bath because you can. What is our XP currently? We're at 96. If we take an XP bath, we level up. So I think I do. Yep, there's the level up. What are we gonna do for a level up? Well, art knowledge, that's nice. I guess I don't know what our next things are. Extra damage against human enemies sounds nice as well. Defeating an enemy regains 2 reason is probably our first go. And then we're gonna have to go for a reason heal instead of a stat, unfortunately. We're good. We're good with that. I think that's perfect. We got first aid. So now we just need to defeat enemies, and we're at a pretty good, we're at a solid kind of, we're at a pretty solid kind of like place to be. So now we can go to our next thing, and hopefully, dude, this is the next hardest. I'm not even joking with you. This is the next hardest mystery, in my opinion. In my opinion, I hate the plant one. You're almost like, it's real. You need to be tanky, and we're not tanky. This is gonna be tough. Okay, you got a business of a gardening company with the missing man was working. So there's a gardening company. Basically, what happens? I mean, I won't spoil it. You'll see for yourselves. What do we have to do? School location twice to complete this quest. Let's go to the school twice. Oof, a fight right off the bat, dude. You gotta be joking with me. Suddenly everything slows to a crawl. Okay. 21. -1 to all. Not good, but not terrible. -1 is a pretty manageable thing with our as low stats as we have. And we still haven't equipped the fucking scalpel. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. What do we got? What do we got going on? He has 21. He has 10 power. My chance to hit is lowered by 20%. What type? He's a Cthulhu god person. Well, what is this? Listen to the rambling. Gain a new spell or gain experience. Cost 1% doom. Listen to the rambling. That's pretty crazy. I didn't. That's like a new thing for this boss or for this guy. Okay, what do we want to do? We can pick up an improvised weapon, which it would take all of our time. Is it worth it? I don't think it would be worth it. That's 666. 6 times 4. It would take us 4 turns to kill. Let's go ahead. If we do dodge, right? If we try and dodge, it takes most of our time. We could run away, which seems nice. We could meditate. It's not. We don't want to meditate. Reduces damage by half. Ignores any. We should have done this for Aki, dude. Well, no, because we would have been doing 4. Yeah, we should have done it for Aki. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Is like you could prevent a bunch of stuff by doing this game, by playing this game, if you just think for a second. Because you can't do. This is for ghosts. I don't even know why I'm looking at that. I could dodge, but I feel like running away is our best option. Where we take 4 damage to all our stats. I think it's worth it to run away. We still don't have a lot of we still don't have a lot of doom. We still don't have a lot of Doom, so we can afford to take 5% more Doom, I think. And then while I'm here, let's fucking equip the scalpel, dude. Equip that shit, please. Thank you. Now we have a weapon, actually. We need to go to the school one more time. This is rough. We're... run away from this window. Why is it so... just instantly looking at this picture, run away. Why is it so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard and coating everything with an oily vapor. Run. Dexterity check. 5. Very happy. We're rolling pretty good, actually. As long as we don't... I think it's like if we don't go over 5. I don't know what the thing is, but we succeeded. Been observed to infect rats, overtaking their bodies. So have the same effect with other mammals? Other mammals? What's our funds for? Let's go ahead and shop for an item real quick. More perception. I don't want cigarettes because it like gives us reason, but at a cost, so I could care less. Dexterity until the end of the mystery map. That's pretty cool. I think a map would be pretty nice. Deals 8 damage to ghost type enemies. That's pretty sick. We won't be fighting goats. A random discounted item for 1 fund. How much is the map? I feel like I want the map. We're gonna buy the map because I know that the map is useful. Like if I was in this situation, I'd want a map. Your investigation is taking a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Take a nap? Cool. This is exactly what I wanted. More Doom, more Doom and more reason and stamina. Doom is terrible, but stamina and reason is what I really want. Okay, more downtown. Alarmed by the sounds of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone, or something, tore out his throat. My instinct says this. Perception knowledge, right? Wouldn't that be perception knowledge? Steal his gun would be like a dex check. I feel like that's awful. I feel like it would be a dex check. Escape before people arrive. Maybe charisma 7. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead, you carved an occult symbol of something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone else arrives. 15 experience. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so village. Perfect. We want the map. We're here. I think we enter the portal. It's definitely real. I've been in here. Okay, here we go. Lost in time and space, you drift through nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Parasitic wars. Venture further into the desert sounds like an awful idea. We enter the destroyed temple. -3 for a perception check. Oh wow, we failed that perception check, dude. That was awful. Our perception is so like it's like normal too. That's okay. It's so dark. You can't remember the trees growing so close together. You have the map. Try to decipher the signs. Experience +5. That's always good. That's always good. Let's just explore the forest. Try to decipher. +5. Great news. Great news. Great news. We're going here now. Fuck. The shape shimmers beneath the surface with a splashy sound. Something emerges from the murky depths. What do we got? 1 damage all, 13 health. Not that bad, actually, to be completely honest with you. We have a 6 damage scalpel with a 65% chance to hit. We could do that. That would make it, what, 6 damage, which would be as much as a punch, or 3 punches. We can also do another 4 damage, which is 10. This is a 2-hit kill. Yeah, this is a 2-hit kill. Assuming we miss a 90. Okay, this is fine though. That was a. There's no way that this. Okay, so this is 65. Can we guarantee? Then guarantee? We can't. Gosh, that is dumb. We hit the 65. Oh no! It was also a. It was a 60, 70, 80. It was an 85% chance to hit, basically. Let's just like. Let's just do that. I don't know why we didn't do that in the first place. We keep missing. What is wrong? What is wrong? Just like guarantee the move, please. Jesus Lord. The RNG hates me. We gain 2 reason every time that we defeat an enemy though, so I just need to worry about my stamina. Where is the owner? Assume the worst. -2 reason. I hate you. Oh no. Something or someone. You spot 3 men armed with a rifle. Reveal yourself. Charisma check. Failure. -2 stamina. Plus a status. Hasty aid. When receiving a combat stamina wound, replace hasty aid with a new random injury. Fuck. Man, we are not doing well. Pray. Failure. Jesus. We're not doing well at all. We got the, like, I will say that we've gotten 2 of the hardest. Don't overwork yourself. Please. The last thing I need to do is overwork myself currently. Here we go. And oh gosh. Well, we need investigate the ground for clues. Success. Finally, we needed a win. We needed a win. This is tough. It felt like hours. Goes down into the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. That is a interesting thing. Stop and take a closer look at his injuries. This is gonna do 3x. We have to leave. We just die. Shiro's gonna be. Shiro's fine. Shiro's fine. I don't want the plants to attack me instead of Shiro-san. Shiro-san, what? The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing its brain. Out of it, the fruiting body of a fungus. And I'm dead! Is there a way to meditate this away? I think we're gone, because he's doing 3 damage to all. There's no way. We have to run. It's over. Yeah, GG, we lose. Hey, you know, it was a good, we messed up. We messed up big. Like, we're not doing okay over here. We were murdered. Our sanity just went out the door. Hey man, you know, we got the 2 hardest ones in my opinion. We handled them as best we could. I mean, it really hurts that we didn't equip the scalpel for the first 2. There's a ton of stuff that we could have done to like change that outcome. Like if we would have like taken the precaution and like healed at home, because there is a possibility that you could go home and rest, right? So like we could have just rested. It would have raised our doom a lot by resting, but we maybe could have survived that encounter and continued on, you know? So like there's always like that what if, like what if I would have equipped the scalpel, you know? I wouldn't have died so soon. We maybe would have been able to get out of there. We couldn't have run, so we would have had to defeat him at 3 damage a turn, which is a little rough. But, you know, I guess it's good to get the hard ones out of the way early and just kind of like go. If you guys want to do that, and I mean, obviously you had the seed in the beginning. If you do it and you manage to complete it, leave a comment. You know, this game is a lot of fun. There's a lot of just choices you can make depending on what character you choose. It could change the entire run. You could do something like this. This girl's a little weak on her reason side. So like if you maybe played someone who has like a ton of reason and a ton of health, you could do it. I don't know. Well, like it's so fun. I gotta stop talking though. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whatever that may be. Peace out, you guys.